Welcome to the Security's Got Talent Video Contest Award Show. For this contest, we ask that you submit a short video on how your password manager has changed your life. We are the judges for this contest. My name is Rachel Toback. I'm the CEO of Social Proof Security and a white hat hacker helping companies and individuals stay safe online. With me is Michael Crandell, CEO of Bitwarden, and Brian Gentry, VP of Engineering at Bitwarden. Bitwarden empowers enterprises, developers, and individuals to securely store and share sensitive data. We received over 50 video submissions to this contest. Unreal. Of these 50 plus submissions, we had to narrow it down to only 7 winners. And let me tell you, you all did not make this easy for us. My fellow judges and I have reviewed the entries according to a wide variety of criteria, and we've put a lot of thought into selecting the winners we'll present to you today. In fact, we had so many amazing submissions that I wish we had time to show you all of them right now. But since we have limited time, I'd like to show you at least some brilliant highlights from this competition.
Why is it so hard to remember a simple password?
Let me try logging into my Facebook account. Wrong password.
Providing support has been getting quite stressful lately, especially when it comes to special characters. No, Mom, Shift key. No, not that one. Shift. No, Mom, I'm not swearing at you. I said Shift, not
Before I discovered Bitwarden, I would write my passwords down in this furry notebook that I take with me everywhere. It was chaotic and unsafe.
I had a pretty foolproof system before any password manager. I mean, I always knew where my passwords were.
But then I ran out of computers to store my passwords under.
It was so easy to be a hacker. I could hack anyone, anywhere, anytime. But then something changed.
Today, I'm excited to share how Bitwarden, a digital fortress for your passwords, has revolutionized my online world of
Bitwarden, an open source solution that keeps your digital life secure.
Let me introduce Bitwarden. All your logins, cards, identifications, and notes in one secure vault.
Bitwarden, which has been the ultimate password-saving superhero, is swooping like a cape-wearing savior and rescue me from the never-ending cycle of forgotten passwords.
Holy two-factor authentication!
People started to use password managers like Bitwarden, and suddenly they couldn't crack their passwords anymore.
The best solution to this is obviously to use a password manager.
Bitwarden generates strong passwords for me, stores them securely, and autofills them when I need them.
Now I only have to remember one password and I basically remember them all. Thank you to Bitwarden for making my life so much easier.
Yes, thank you to all of our participants. Those are fantastic. Our first category today is the most enthusiastic video, which will receive a $2,000 prize. This was a super fun category to select for, and we had many highly enthusiastic submissions. What I loved most about this video was the enthusiasm here is unmatched. The record scratch moment, I laughed, I cried, I loved it. Michael, Brian, why did you choose this video?
Yeah, I loved the record scratch moment as well, and also flipping through a notebook where we got to see the user IDs and passwords in his moment of despair. We've all been there being fans of an artist and trying to get tickets as quickly as possible. So I thought this really hit home on for a lot of reasons.
Oh, geez. He was just electrified by the chance to attend this live concert. It just comes through loud and clear. And his expression when he finally makes it there is priceless. Plus, he makes a very valid point about logins being speedy with a password manager when you're trying to get tickets on a ticket sale site.
Exactly. Whether you're trying to get tickets for Taylor Swift, Beyonce, or some other concert, it's so important to be able to log in immediately and get those tickets. So let's play that winning video for you now.
This is why I should be president of the Beyonce fan club. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Tickets.com. Beyonce. Okay, log in. .com. Password. What's my password? Oh, my password manager. Submit password, log in. Thank you, password manager. Beyonce, here I come. Thanks, password manager.
That was fantastic. Now for our second category, the most creative video, also a $2,000 prize. This category was particularly challenging because there were so many creative videos that came in and everyone had a completely different approach to building their video. I'm curious what your thoughts are, Michael and Brian.
Well, I thought the claymation effect here was super cool, as well as the animations, and everybody watched for the minute level of detail included in almost every shot. Plus, the author made a really good point about sharing passwords with friends and how that can be enabled with the password manager.
Yeah, the stop motion or the claymation was really, really great. I've actually been a sucker for that since Mr. Bill from Saturday Night Live. So, but a great balance of technical detail and just absolutely off the charts creativity. It was fantastic.
Agreed. The claymation style is really awesome. I love the transitions that happen throughout it as well. Just so creative. Let's go ahead and play that video.
I'm Jane. I used to struggle with remembering all my passwords, day by day, just like you. It was overwhelming. Logging in was a daily hassle. And security? Well, let's just say it wasn't great. Thankfully, I discovered Bitwarden, the game changer that transformed my digital life. Bitwarden generates strong passwords for me, stores them securely, and autofills them when I need them. And with Bitwarden syncing across all my devices, my passwords are always with me. I can even share passwords with my trusted friends without the risk of exposing sensitive information. With Bitwarden, I feel safer and more in control of my digital life. Join me and unlock a better life with Bitwarden. Download now.
So cool. That flying lock and then the flying key, just really neat. Let's talk about our next category. This is the best visuals category, also for $2,000. This one was really tough for me because there were so many interesting and creative visuals that we saw here. I personally thought this one was super impressive with the paper prototyping stop animation. Curious what your thoughts are.
Yeah, I loved the prototyping with paper mache. It was a fantastic way to show off the features of the product and what a lot of work must have gone into that. Yeah, I loved that one. I thought the visuals were excellent.
And I thought it was, well, frankly, simple and beautiful, very easy to understand, very clear what the message was. And it kind of made me relax and listen to what the talk track was. And her opening was right on. Have you ever felt your passwords were working against you?
That's true. Let's go ahead and play that winning video for you right now.
Have you ever had the feeling that your passwords were working against you when you needed to access a crucial website? Yeah, I know that feeling too well. There's a way out of this mess. Let me introduce Bitwarden. All your logins, cards, identifications, and notes in one secure vault. And check out this super strong password generator. Access your stuff anytime, anywhere, across all your devices. Say goodbye to typing. Bitwarden's browser extension handles it. Get organized, stay secure, and worry-free zinc. Bitwarden's got our back, with end-to-end encryption and zero knowledge for your eyes only. Don't let passwords stress you. Experience simplicity. Tell your friends, your family, and your coworkers. Get started at bitwarden.com.
So impressive. I also just checked out the chat for the first time. We have a winner in the chat. Ross Greenberg is saying, I am enthusiastically so excited right now. Very on brand, Ross. Thanks for joining us here and congratulations again. Now on to our best technical explanation, winning $3,000. I found this one to be so creative. I love the Guy Fawkes mask. This is just quintessential hacker culture and jokes in a video. What did you both think?
Well, I thought it was really clever to kind of convey the perspective of the hacker and being thwarted by password management. I thought there was a really interesting time comparison in there. Keep an eye out for the amount of time it takes to crack a password being older than the universe itself.
Right.
And I'd give her a job at a coffee shop. In fact, I'd open a coffee shop so I could hire her.
Yeah, what a great take from the hacker's perspective. I love the part where she's floating around in a pool because her job is so easy prior to people using password managers, and then having to give up on the effort now that password managers are in effect. So yeah, it was great.
It's true. As a hacker myself, I know just how easy it can be to hack people when they don't use a password manager. I can just find their passwords were used on the internet, log in 5 seconds. I don't really have to do much work. So totally true. I can just float around in a pool for a lot of these pen tests.
Lucky you.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and play that winning video now.
My life before and after password managers. It was so easy to be a hacker. I could hack anyone, anywhere, anytime. I didn't even need to have my computer with me. People used the same easy password everywhere and they clicked all the links. I had so much time to chill. But then something changed. People started to use password managers like Bitwarden, and suddenly I couldn't crack their passwords anymore. By making it so easy to generate passwords over 20 characters for all their accounts, I would need billions and billions of hours to crack just one. And that time is actually older than the universe itself. For the only passwords that users would need to remember, the master password, Bitwarden uses a process called self-hashing. That's like putting the password on an encryption blender, transforming it into a crazy string of characters that's impossible to reverse engineer. And then to protect the passwords in the vault, Bitwarden uses PBKDF2SHA-256 to create an encryption key, and then uses AS256, which is a highly secure encryption standard, to lock all the passwords in the vault. And to top it all off, they use end-to-end encryption, so the data is encrypted before it's even sent over the internet. So, do you think I can get a job at a coffee shop?
Congratulations to that winner. Also, that score, what is that, Mr. Robot? I loved it. Sounded great. All right, let's get to our best video overall bronze prize for $3,500. All I can really say is holy two-factor authentication, Batman. Enough said. The joke at the end felt perfect to me. What did you think?
Yeah, vintage 60s Batman, and I love the keyboard warriors as the henchmen. It was a very funny take on how to thwart, like his name was Floppy Disk, I think, hackers and with password management. It's great.
Yeah, he got the characteristic Batman, evil guy, tone down pat, and the puns were great. Bitman, Bitmobile, Ward Boy, hard to resist.
Absolutely. Let's go ahead and play that winning video for you now.
When we last left our heroes, they were caught in the clutches of Floppy Disk.
Soon the world will know the true identity of Bitman and Ward Boy once I unmask you live over the internet.
You won't get away with this, Floppy.
Without your fancy gadgets, you're powerless. Maybe I'll even take the Bitmobile for a spin. Holy two-factor authentication. Locked out. Fine. Tell the world your passwords then, Bitman.
They're so secret, not even I remember them.
That's impossible.
It's not impossible. Bitwarden keeps all my passcodes on secure servers, much better than how it used to be, remembering multiple passwords. That would make my life easier.
Quiet, keyboard warriors!
Use Bitwarden, and you won't have to worry about your passwords. One bit.
Just hilarious. And tapping the phone with the foot, what a great touch. Hilarious. Time for our best video overall silver prize of $5,500. The score on this one, what is this? The Social Network movie? It's dramatic. It's eye-catching. All I can say is Dracula 2. What do you all think?
Yeah, it was like couching it kind of also a little bit as an old-time crime drama. And he really portrays the slow unraveling of your life that happens when your passwords get leaked. So, and there's a nice unexpected twist at the end.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. The slow unraveling as he realizes that passwords have been leaked and one thing after another is no longer working, and his mom's calling to see if he's okay because someone has told her that he's been kidnapped. I think it was a great comic takeoff on the actual problem that occurs in real time when people get hacked.
For sure. I mean, this is what actually happens to people. This was really creative and very funny in the moment, but it's true. Everything that you see here is exactly how things unravel when your password is stolen and if you reuse it and don't use a password manager. Let's go ahead and roll it.
It all started the same as every other day. I was on my phone. I entered my password, Dracula 2. He's such a good boy. Incorrect password. Huh. I didn't think about it at the time, but that was when everything started to fall apart. Later, I tried to check my email, but my password didn't work there either. That's weird. I thought. I got a notification from Postmates. Apparently, I'd paid $60 for Indian food. And it had just been delivered. But not to me. My credit card was maxed out. My Apple ID said I signed in from the Middle East. Someone called my mom and told her I was in prison, and for me to get out, they needed her maiden name. I knew I needed help, so I went to call the person I trust most in the world. Jerry, the IT guy at work. But then I remembered, I don't know Jerry's number. Siri? Siri?
Are you okay, buddy?
Jerry, I just had a horrible dream. I was using the same password for all my accounts. I got hacked. They took everything.
That sounds like a real nightmare.
That's why everybody here uses Bitwarden. It gives you strong passwords for all your accounts, backed by end-to-end encryption. You're safe. How's Dracula, by the way? What is he, 2 years old now?
No.
The comedic timing on that. No. Jerry, what a hero, Jerry. Really love that one. Now it is time for our best video overall, which gets the gold $7,000 prize. Can we get a drum roll, please? Here we go. When it gets to the picture this part of the song, I am absolutely blown away from this. The run on one place is also so impressive. I was obsessed with this video. I've watched it multiple times since seeing it the first time. I need to put it on Spotify. I loved it. What did you think?
I actually felt the same way. Now I'm not embarrassed because I watched this multiple times for the just for the energy of this song. And also I love the part after the song ends, there's this little pause and then almost like a after movie credits extra scene that you get. It was fantastic. Yeah.
Well, I not only watched it multiple times, I made my family watch it multiple times. Also, I was so excited. It is incredible, and obviously it's a song. It's got music in it, not just a ditty. I love the way the music kind of builds throughout and ends up with that kind of 20s flapper, 1920s flapper music at the end. Plus, I'm a sucker for acrobatic dancing hands.
The harmonies. We have to play this for you.
Yeah.
Here we go.
To make a transaction, but I just forgot the PIN. Yeah, I don't know the password, and work has been the worst ever since. I need a reset. All the hassles filling me with regret. A mix of uppercase, lowercase, special characters. Private elf blood is coming next. The password is already used, waiting for confirmation to come through. Picture this, a password manager that stores it all in. A password manager. One place. In one. Whenever there's a password change, it creates a new one and remembers it. Bitwarden answered our prayers. No more login scares. Bitwarden, living stress-free with a password manager. Bitwarden, boy oh boy, bringing me so much joy with the password manager.
Just fantastic. I almost broke out into song there. I can't help it. It's just such a good piece. Well, that is our show, folks. Thank you so much to everyone who made a video for this competition. It was an absolute pleasure to watch them, and I encourage all of you to check out the full playlist on the Bitwarden YouTube channel. Also, be sure to stay connected with Bitwarden on social media for the chance to see your video featured on their account. To our 7 winners, congratulations once again. A Bitwarden team member will reach out to you later today. Thank you, everybody.